Hi everyone, I am Anil and today I am going to talk about an alternative of TOEFL and IELTS score for this upcoming spring semester, that is Duolingo exam. This year, several top universities of USA are accepting Duolingo test to check the English proficiency of prospective students. And while looking world COVID pandemic situation, most probably this test might be accepted in next year also. In this video, first I will discuss about Duolingo test. Secondly, I will name the top 30 universities of USA which are accepting Duolingo test. This also includes minimum required score for every individual university alongside QS World Ranking of the universities. And lastly, I will share my Duolingo test experience and the things that are significant for the exam. So without any more delay, let's get started. So let's go to my computer screen. Sorry for my poor editing skills. I could not record myself and computer screen simultaneously. So I have recorded important one, that is computer screen. So let's come to the point and know about Duolingo. So Duolingo is an American digital language proficiency assessment exam which offers an English proficiency score, video interview and writing sample. That is, when we send our score to the university, they not only access our score, but also they can access our 5 minutes video interview and 5 minutes writing sample. Nevertheless, the interview and writing sample is an ungraded part of the exam. Now let's see its structure. As we can see in image, there is total 4 sections in this exam, which are literacy, comprehension, conversation and production. And each section consists 2 types of tasks. For instance, literacy consists tasks based on reading and writing. Unlike other exams, it is very convenient, fast and affordable. One can take it anytime, anywhere and just need 60 to 70 minutes. It's completely online and can be taken from room. They will send the result within 48 hours and it costs only 49 USD, which is very less compared to other similar tests. Now very fast I will show you few question type. I will not go in detail because that is not our topic of this video. First type, you will be given an image and you have to describe it by speaking, and you have to do it instantly. There will be no time to plan something. For every individual question, there will be a different time limit. Here you have to select real word. Here you have to answer this question by speaking. In this section, you have to describe the image by writing your response. There are total 8 or 9 types of questions present in this test. Now let's move to the next part of this video, which is list of top 30 universities of USA which are accepting Duolingo. So here it is. I have arranged the universities in increasing order of QS World Ranking. You can pause the video and can take the snapshot. Here I have mentioned MOI. MOI means medium of instruction that we can take from our previous universities. I will attach my MOI at the end of this video. So now let's move to the last part of this video, which is experience of my Duolingo exam. Let's start with preparation. I have followed few YouTube channels and I worked on my vocabulary, grammar complexity and also read some common phrases. For this exam, one cannot by heart something because of the time limit. You have to respond instantly. I have experienced during practice tests and real tests that use of common phrases, complex sentences, and good vocabulary can make a drastic change in final exam. If someone is thinking to take the test, I would suggest he should take at least 15 to 20 practice tests before taking the real test. It is freely available on their official website. At last, I would like to mention a particular type of question in which you will hear a statement and you have to type that same statement in the response section. This question comes 6-7 times in the exam, and I personally could not write in 4-5 questions completely. This question seems to be very easy in practice because there we might get some short statement to write, but in final exam we may get some long statement which is very difficult to write completely within that time limit. So I would suggest, if you are thinking to take this test, you should work on this type of question. I have taken this exam in February and scored 110. So here I will end this video. If you find this video useful, then please share with your friends, seniors, and also hit subscribe button.